2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A great view of our broadcast. Look, we are new.
Hey, Kevin, thank you very
Good insight there, Dave. Thank you. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. They've got Avery Bradley. Jokic is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Anderson in at the 3. And for the Hawks, we've got Hachimura. Brown out there with Rose. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. And Rose throws it down.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Anderson outside. Now the pass to Aldridge. Jokic draws the double. Here's Bradley. Shot clock at 5. Goes back up. And the rejection by Ayton. Brown with it. Now guarded by Bradley. Brown. Good. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Aldridge misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
And a solid shooter from mid-range. Hachimura with textbook fundamentals. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Aldridge. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Ayton. He had a 30-point outing their last game again. Double team on Rose. Here's Oubre. Anderson with the block.
Good intensity on defense. Kyle Anderson using the length that time and timing it well to get the rejection.
Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Kelly Oubre. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the evening. And he sinks the second.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well.
Now here's Rose. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And there it is for him.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here is Rubio. He had a 27-point outing in their last game again.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. The playmaking of Jokic, so incredible. Creating this inverted offense. Bones, for your money, does it matter what position your best playmaker occupies?
I don't think so. And Jokic might be the secret sauce to that, and proving that from the center position, much like Arvydas Sabonis and Vlade Divac before him, can impact and also frustrate opposing defenses because you can't stop the center from making these kind of plays.
Here's Bradley. Following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Jokic passes to Anderson. Back to Jokic. Kicks it out to Bradley. The 3 doesn't go that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Yeah, they matched up very evenly, and that's not a compliment to either side. Last season was a struggle for both squads, and now they're each looking to turn the corner.
Here's Aldridge after the made shot from Kelly Oubre. Here is Anderson. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Brown wide open. He fires. Knocks down the 3 ball. Brown's got 7.
excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Ricky Rubio. Kyle Anderson is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Bradley, and it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says, when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks. Rubio looking around. To the inside. Here's Bradley. It's hauled in by Brown.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Timberwolves trail by 10. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to Hachimura. Down low. Here's Ayton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ayton's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Jokic. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Mid-range game as Jokic spotted himself up and drilled that one.
The Hawks leading by 10.
You dig down deep at some of the numbers. Jokic is a much better defender than what he gets credit for. I think we always think about athleticism around rim protection, but sometimes it's just about size and smarts, and he has that.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Back to Rubio. Rebound by the Hawks. And Jokic likes physical play. Brent, he embraces the contact.
Well, you look at his physique, and I think he can absorb a lot of what it is that comes his way. But he's comfortable wrestling. He's got brothers. He knows what that's like. And he also loves to mess around with those press conference microphones, as we see.
Bradley finds Aldridge. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Hachimura. And now here's Oubre. Fast break chance. Such a wide open look. Brown's got 11.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Rubio the pass to Aldridge. Here's Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
Unloads from 13. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Aldridge again throws. Pass to Bradley. Shoots over Oubre. They get it again. Dishes to Aldridge. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. There's 14 seconds left now here in the second. And Rubio kicks to Aldridge. He gets it in there. Aldridge has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, that's a staple of Aldridge's game right there. He knows he's got the green light to shoot off the pass.
Takes a shot at the elbow, and no good on the last second attempt this time. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Atlanta was looking great right away. They launched into a 6-0 run with an impressive... Thanks for joining us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks, Andre Ayton out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Jaylen Brown. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Rose in at the point guard position.
Deceptive reach from Jokic there, swatting that shot away using those long arms.
And the basket by Rubio. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Bradley drives in, and it's blocked by Brown. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. On up the court, and Ayton throws it down.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 15-point game. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside. And not wasting any time here. Kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
And as he gets older, we've seen Derrick Rose coming out of his shell a bit more. Early in his career, he was wary of strangers and the media.
And the basket by Rubio.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Rose passes to Ayton. 1:37 left in the third quarter. Rose double teamed. The Hawks working the ball around. No coverage that time. Brown's got 14 points for the game. And growing up, Derrick Rose protected by his family from the dangers of Chicago. Then, Greg, after starring at the University of Memphis, he was drafted by his hometown Bulls.
Anointed a savior from day one. And you talk about a life under the microscope. Sports writers picking him apart, rabid fans wanting a piece. In a lot of ways, it's probably better for him not playing in Chicago.
1:19 left to play here in the third. Rose with the double team. The kick out to Aldridge. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Well, it didn't take too long for Jokic to blossom into one of the better young players in the league. Much quicker than most folks, I think, give him credit for.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
54 seconds left in the third. And good that time. 9 points for Jokic.
And they have picked it up offensively here in the second half. Ball movement, getting high percentage shots, you can definitely see a difference.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Here's Bradley. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Aldridge against Hachimura. 6 to shoot. Now here's Oubre. Not a lot of room.
You know, the most outstanding quality for Aldridge defensively is his versatility. He's one of those rare bigs who can guard equally inside and out on the perimeter.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now.
And so it's Atlanta looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Minnesota, Aldridge out there with Jokic. Then it's Ricky Rubio. Then there's Bradley, and it's Anderson in at the small forward position. They get a hand on it. Oh, and here comes Oubre all alone. And finished off by Oubre.
That's a good job by Ayton making the read and staying aggressive on defense, helping to get that steal.
Outside Bradley. Aldridge against Hachimura. Aldridge dishes to Bradley. Rubio outside. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Rubio against Rose. Ayton, the pass to Hachimura. He gets that one. And the Hawks lead by 19.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Outside Bradley. Pass to Aldridge. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. Oubre outside. The pass to Hachimura. Oubre kicks to Rose. Shoots from the elbow, and the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Jokic passes to Rubio, and he gets the bucket.
Timeout.
Fun to watch Ricky Rubio start to dominate and pick defenders apart.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 17. 1:35 left to play in the final quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeAndre Ayton.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Without his heroics here tonight, this could have been a second straight loss for them. But he was sensational. And instead of a losing streak, he may have them headed in the opposite direction now. Dunn misses.
He's not doing his team any good by taking shots from that range.
Yeah, the only thing that kind of shot helps with is your opponent's chance of winning.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Hawks.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for DeAndre Ayton.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Makura. To the inside. Okongwu, the pass to Makura. Outside Hill. And it's blocked. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And here is Mason. Overdone. Shots good from Mason. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they